Alright, and welcome to another Polly Polly Poo Poo toy review. This time I'm sponsored by Pineapple. It's cool. Anyway, I shall be reviewing the Spider-Man from the Disney store. This is the one from the movie. He was on sale a few weeks back, so I picked him up. And he was a present from my newborn son to my newborn son a year and a half ago. He's pretty decent figure, like he's nice and big and chunky for younger kids to kind of play with and things like that. But he also has quite a lot of detail and looks really nice for like a collector kind of thing as well. Because I mean that actually looks like a dude in a suit, because it's kind of has a lycra suit over the top of like a toy body, a plastic body, toy body. And he's pretty, like, I mean, on the packaging, I thought, oh, it doesn't say he's got this many points of articulation, so I thought, is it going to be like, his arms can move, his legs can move, and that's about it. But actually, when you get him out, he's pretty decently posed. I mean, he's not like Marvel Legends posable, but I'll go through the articulation in case you've seen this guy in the shops and you think, well, what's the articulation like? So his head swivels and bobbles a bit, so he's kind of got not massive, but a bit of movement there, and rotates lovely. He has like an ab crunchy thing in the middle there, which does have quite a bit of movement. Yeah, I think he has like two. So he has like one further down as well. So he has like a double ab thing there, so you can get some pretty decent twisty poses going on. His shoulders is like goes all the way around and up and down type of thing. He has a single elbow joint, pivoty visty, twisty visty thing, and then his fingers are individual for the middle two. So that's his articulation there. His leg is can go out, so you can do spider splits. Obviously, you hear lycra when he's doing them, and forward and back a bit, but his arse gets in the way a little bit. He does have a double knee, which is pretty good for a Spider-Man, and his foot is like a ball jointy kind of forward and back and side to side, and no tiltiness. So I don't know how many points that is exactly. I didn't count them as I was going, but it's quite a few. So like I say, you can get him in some pretty good Spider-Man poses, and he does look pretty decent. Now, this came with a couple of accessories. The first one is a backpack. Now, I haven't seen the Spider-Man movie that this is from, so I don't know if...
Time to
reload. Okay, that just goes off without pressing the button. If there is a scene in it where he's flaying about as Spider-Man with a normal blue backpack on his back. I cannot see that being the point, but then again, I don't know. Possibly it could be. I'm sure some people might comment on this video and say yes he does or no he doesn't. Like I say, I don't know. I don't really care. I think basically what they've done, rather than putting the electronics in the figure, they've just put electronics in this, and it's probably been a cheaper option. So there you go. So it does say a few different things, like
you asked for it. Reload it. Bring it on.
The other thing it comes with is a giant web slinger with a bit of web, which fires. I'll fire it this way. Ciao. And that fits on his wrist. It's quite soft, pliable, plasticky, rubbery stuff. So you can put that on if you want. Why you would want to, I have no idea, because it's not that good looking. But suppose if you're that way inclined, you might want to. So I'll just put it on his finger for now. Just hold it like that. Right, size. He's probably, I wouldn't say he's Action Man size. He's not far off. But I will show you next to a fairly regular Buzz Lightyear, and that'll give you a rough idea of how tall he is. If I can get him to stand up, this is not the most stablest places to stand for him. Right, so there's Spider-Man stood up, and here is Buzz Lightyear stood next to him. So Buzz is stood a little bit further forward. I'll stand him a bit. There you go. So that's how tall he is next to a Buzz Lightyear. So he's probably maybe say 10 or 11 inches tall, something like that. Maybe 12, I don't know. There you go. But he's a good scale, to fit in with 12-ish inch size figures. So there you go. Good detail. Um, Not so good accessories. Uh, Worth picking up if you can get them like half price, or I think he was 15 quid when we got him. And I look forward to seeing the Spider-Man movie that he's actually from. So until next time, stay tuned for more blind bags, more toy hauls, and probably a lot more reviews, as the latter two are going to be starting to get faded out as we go forward. So stay tuned.